Hi, this is Anita Hales, and I have something special for you today. We're going to talk about digital age business building for network marketers. It's different than it used to be back in the old days. Social media has changed everything. Nowadays, you can find out just about anything you want about a person in their user profiles, which makes it so you can narrow it down if it's somebody you want to talk to. Oops, go back. And the search features in Facebook and LinkedIn and other social media makes it easy to narrow it down to the specific kind of person that you're looking for. And communicating with people has never, ever been easier than it is on social media with chat features. And almost all activities can be done on a cell phone. You can look for people, you can communicate with people, you can call them up and talk to them, you can look at them face to face with the live features, you can send them videos, you can send them documents and PDFs, you can do just about anything from a cell phone. And it's just incredible the power that that little handheld device has. You can make videos of yourself, you can do presentations, you can have meetings and group meetings. It's really easy to do group calls on a cell phone, and it's just a really, really powerful thing. Now, Facebook is probably the king of social media right now. Facebook has 2.19 billion users. That's billion with a B. And 95% of all users are on mobile, on their phones, which is about 2.9 billion people. And 64% of users only log in from a mobile device. So some people don't even have a computer. They do everything on their mobile device. LinkedIn probably would come in as a number 2 number-wise. LinkedIn is the world's largest professional social network. LinkedIn has over 570 million professionals in over 200 countries. And LinkedIn has added 70 million users since June 2017. And 63% of all users are on mobile, which is 346.5 million people. And that makes it a very powerful social media. Now, the difference between Facebook and LinkedIn is that Facebook is pretty much for anybody. They have young people, old people, retired people, and all kinds of people. And not everybody is looking to buy something or to do any business. They're not necessarily business-minded people. But on LinkedIn, many people on LinkedIn are entrepreneurial. And it's, as far as building a business, it's probably easier to do it on LinkedIn than it is on Facebook, because you have to filter out fewer people, because people on LinkedIn are already business-minded people. And so they're already one step closer to being the kind of person that you want to bring into your network marketing business than Facebook. But that's not to say Facebook isn't a great place to do marketing. There are many people that build their businesses completely on Facebook, and you can also do it on LinkedIn. My own personal preference is LinkedIn. I like it a lot better. I don't get friend requests from U.S. generals who are widowed and retired. Ha ha ha. And the good thing about social media, you can get instant responses and instant signups with texting on social media. And some people can text so fast. They're like lightning. You can practically see just a blur when their thumbs are going on texting. I'm not quite that fast. But if you can't text with your hands, you can also text with your voice. I know people that have vision problems, and they use a feature on your phone to speak, and it makes it into text. And, sometimes it doesn't get it right, but most of the time it does. And that's one way that you can do it. You can also record your voice. Messenger has a feature where you can make voice messages and put it on Messenger and send it to people. And targeting the right people reduces the number of people you have to talk to. So with social media, their search features make it so that it's much easier to find the people that you want, and more often you'll hit the target. You can, but you don't have to do one-on-one and group meetings anymore. Back when I first got started in network marketing years and years and years ago, we started in Amway, and that was before we had computers or cell phones. And we did what they call napkin presentations, where you'd sit down with somebody at a restaurant and you grab the napkin and you draw out the compensation plan on a napkin for the person that you were talking to. And the other thing that we do is the people that sponsored us, they'd say, well, bring 2 or 3 people to a meeting at our house. And so we would invite our friends to go to their house, and we would have group meetings where our sponsors would invite people or would do a presentation to the people that we had invited. And this was okay, but we soon ran out of people to talk to. But with social media now, there's no way that you're going to run out of people to talk to with 1 billion people out there on the internet really literally at your fingertips. And the other thing that a lot of network marketing companies have gotten away from is requiring you to handle merchandise. There are a few companies, I think Avon and maybe some others, that require you to actually handle merchandise, but most of them just take over that whole thing, and they drop ship orders directly to your customers, so you don't even have to handle the products anymore. And here are a few social media tips that will keep your contacts happy. And the first thing is open up your profile to be visible. Don't be hidden. Make sure that your profile is public and that people can share the things that you post. And don't spam people with your links. Don't put your links in messages. Don't put your links on group sites. Don't spam people with your links. And make sure that people need what you have before you approach them. Filter through people, and if they don't look like they are going to need what you want, just say have a nice day and move on to the next person. That'll also cut down the number of no's you get. And be nice. And never criticize what someone else is doing, and be helpful. Maybe you'll see something that they could do better. Just let them know in a very nice way as a suggestion, but be nice. And brand yourself, not your company. Don't put the name of your company on your profile. Your company isn't you. A lot of network marketing companies go out of business. There are 200 network marketing companies that go out of business every year. 300 new ones start every year, and 90% of those will go out of business within 2 years. So don't brand yourself as your company, so it'll make it just that much harder to start over again. And when you're talking to people, ask questions. Make it about them and not you. Find out about them and see if they're actually somebody that you really want to work with. And it's nice to send a note with your connection requests. Just, hey, this is Anita. You look like somebody I'd like to get to know. And just send them a nice little note, and they're more likely to accept your connection request. And make sure you have a profile picture that is you. Not your dog, not some lovely scenery, not the flowers in your garden, but make sure that you have a picture of you. A nice picture, not one with you sprawled out on the bed drinking beer. Just make sure it's a nice picture of you. And don't be afraid to put your information out there. People can find out your information anyway, but make sure that the information you've put out there is stuff that you want people to know. People will find out, but don't be afraid to put it out there. The more people think that they have in common with you, the more they are likely to connect with you. But the one thing you want to keep private is your friends and contacts lists. Just make sure that you keep that private so that people that you connect with or people that are looking at your profile won't raid your lists. And that's about all I have for you today. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation. Please subscribe, and we'll have more good stuff for you in the next episode. This is Anita Hales signing off.